2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Well, Henny, it sounds like she's looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, as you know, is a tall order.
I mean, has she not been paying attention lately? Lydia Ko, a young phenom. She has everything about her. Dropped off a little bit, revamped her game, and then came back out to win. This is a young lady who knows how to win. It's what she does for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yes, Ko knows indeed. She is world-class in every attribute. Good luck in this rivalry.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
This is from miles away. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. That's a good putt to make. You'll take that.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. And here we are with the third shot.
Nicely done.
And they'll tap this in for birdie. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. A birdie putt awaits. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par four to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par four. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Club up. I like this play.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the fourth.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Oh, almost went in. Let's return to live play now.
And this putt to move into the top 10.
Yeah, you'll take that. Good birdie. She should be proud of that. Here comes the top 10. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Going with the 5-iron here. Should find the green.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. Oh, so close.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Lovely effort, that.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Just 2 shots behind.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Well, That's a bit disappointing.
It was a slippery putt coming up down the hill, so not too surprised to see this one coming up short.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
And that will drop in for a birdie. Here she comes into the top 5. She's in a share of 3rd place. The front 9 at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not. A big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that 3rd shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Nicely done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here. They've chosen to club down here. She is not holding back whatsoever. Look at this. An approach shot like that against Lydia Ko. Lydia is one of the best players in the world. She doesn't care.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for a par.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short 2nd shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your 2nd shot is the correct distance.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the 8-iron here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the 2nd shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the 2nd shot on this hole.
You liked that, didn't you? Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 2 shots behind. Not bad.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And back to the course with the live action. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Wonderful shot. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. She's in a share of 2nd place. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
That was a great shot at the right time.
Phenomenal shot. Kick in birdie. Well done.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Okay, let's head to the next. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. This is a good chance. That's inside the range. No longer tied for the lead at the end of that hole. She's now our sole leader. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
This one needs to kick left. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. And he's down there. You got to read.
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holing putts with will. Leading by a couple after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Good putt, that. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5, Rich, the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
That's nicely done. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Okay, steady now.
That's great golf there. Almost an eagle. Just a short putt remaining here.
She's currently in first position. The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, Island Green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, did he hit the green?
This one's for birdie.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
And if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot, but there's just one more to play.
There's one final test, the second shot at 18, water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level, give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie, but par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
This putt here to get to 14 under the card. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort all round, and just 18 holes left to play.
Luke, tomorrow, final. Can't wait.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Richie, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Time for the second shot into the first. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Yeah, that one will play. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
And she's our leader. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Going for this green in 2, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Get in the hole. Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Should find the green here.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
This player is putting for fun.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long, snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
She's top quality player, this one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 5-iron. Outstanding approach shot. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. I don't mind the look of this. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
She's played that one nicely. Playing from around 150 yards here. That's inside the house of opportunity. 16 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green. 2-putt and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
That was wonderfully done. From around 180 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. It's just about 3 feet away. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
She's found the green on this approach. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well holed. Let's move on. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Well, that's a handy shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's on line. Well, that'll play.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. That's some good golf right there. Getting ready to play their third. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Get in. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. And let's have one more look at that shot.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
She's feeling less club here. Have to say, I think that might be the right call.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. This putt is about 8 feet. Hey, that's a chance. Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt of about 6 feet coming up.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Quality shot, that one. What's in front of them, Henny?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here. This is their look at birdie.
Ooh. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now, 8 shots in front. A long par 4 this hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Oh, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This is a good opportunity for her to make a par. That's pretty tidy. Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the 2nd shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward 2nd.
That dog will hunt.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This has eyes for the hole. No, that's too bad. This putt coming up is for birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. 16 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Surely it's going to.
Ooh, right by the hole. And down it goes. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Going with the 4-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball.
Well, this has got an amazing ring to it. The Players' Champion.
It is a title that any player would kill to have, and I have to say this has been a killer afternoon. The amazing golf, the players firing it on all cylinders, going for everything they possibly could. I gotta say, what a finish, what a champion. This will go down in history as one of the best Players' Championships ever.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.